Have you ever felt like you were being watched? Not by a person, but by something unseen. Have you ever stepped into a place so silent, yet it felt like it was whispering your name? Jack had always been drawn to mysteries, but nothing haunted. His thoughts more than the old mansion at the edge of town. Everyone in town had a story. Eerie sounds, ghostly figures, chilling whispers that filled the halls at night. Yet no one had dared to enter until tonight. As the sun dipped below the Haiga horizon, painting the sky in streaks of crimson and gold, Jack stood before the towering entrance. His heart pounded. The air around him was thick. Was it just the damp evening mist, or something else? He reached out. His fingers brushed the cold, rusted handle. A deep breath. Then, with one strong push, the heavy door groaned open. The sound sliced through the silence like a scream, sending shivers racing down his spine. The moment Jack stepped inside, the temperature dropped. Cold, heavy. The air reeked of dust, old wood, and something stale, something forgotten. The grand hallway stretched endlessly before him, swallowed in shadows. Faded portraits lined the walls, their painted eyes staring. And the mirrors? They reflected more than just Jack's anxious face. Something lurked beneath the glass, watching, waiting. Then he heard it, a whisper. Soft, almost too soft. A trick of the wind, but there was no wind. Jack froze, his breath hitched. Had he imagined it? Another step, another whisper. This time it was clearer. A voice. "Who's there?" His own voice trembled as it echoed down the hallway. Silence. Then, a flicker. At the far end of the corridor, a glow appeared. Faint, flickering like candlelight. Jack squinted, his pulse thundering in his ears. What was that? The glow sharpened, revealing a figure, a woman. Her dress old-fashioned, flowing as if she hovered just above the ground. Her presence sent ice through his veins. Jack wanted to turn back. He should have turned back. But he couldn't move. The woman lifted her head. Her lips parted. "Welcome, traveler." Her voice a whisper, yet it filled the entire hallway. Soft yet cold enough to raise the hairs on his neck. "I am Eliza, the mistress of this mansion. My family and I lived here in peace, until the darkness came." Darkness? Jack swallowed hard. What did she mean? What happened here? He managed to ask. Eliza's expression darkened. A shadow passed over her face. Secrets. The word lingered in the air like a curse. They tore us apart. Now I am bound to this place, searching for the truth. Jack's breath came faster. A tragic past? A restless spirit? Could he help? "How can I help you?" Eliza's gaze locked onto his. "Follow the whispers." Jack's blood ran cold, but he had come too far to turn back now. He stepped deeper into the hallway. With each step the air thickened, colder, heavier, like unseen hands pressing against him. And the whispers, they grew louder. "I was the groundskeeper." A voice rasped. "I watched as the darkness consumed them. I tried to stop it, but I failed. I was the youngest child." Another voice whimpered. "I played in the garden, never knowing, never suspecting the truth." Jack's pulse pounded. Shadows flickered in the corners of his vision. Faces, sad, lost, desperate, watching him from the mirrors. Then, at the end of the hallway, a door. Ornate, heavy, The whispers surged around it, swirling, desperate. Jack reached out, his fingers trembling. He pushed. The door creaked open. Darkness. A thick scent. Old books, dust, and something bitter. The room was filled with towering shelves, stacks of letters, time-worn papers scattered across a massive wooden desk. Jack hesitated, then reached for one of the letters. The wax seal crumbled beneath his touch. He unfolded the parchment, heart hammering as he read, "My dearest Eliza." The words blurred as a chill ran through him. "I cannot bear to be apart from you any longer. The secrets we share have bound us together, yet they are tearing us apart. If anyone were to discover the truth, it would destroy us." Jack's fingers tightened around the fragile paper. A forbidden love? A secret too dangerous to reveal? His breath quickened as he rifled through the other letters, each one unraveling more of Eliza's tragic past. Betrayal, desperation, a love hidden in shadows, and then a terrible fate. The whispers rose into a frenzied wail. The walls seemed to tremble. The candles flickered wildly. The air pressed down on him, thick with sorrow, with longing, with unfinished business. Jack stumbled back. He had to finish this. He had to uncover it all. His gaze landed on a dusty book tucked away on a high shelf. The Secrets of the Mansion. His fingers closed around its worn spine. As he opened it, the truth spilled out in brittle pages. The pain, the betrayal, the heartbreak. It had all led to this. The spirits weren't haunting this place out of malice. They were trapped, bound by the weight of the secrets they carried in. A final whisper, so close it sent a chill straight through his bones. "Set us free." Jack's throat tightened. His chest ached. Could he really do this? Could he end their torment? With a deep breath, he turned away from the book and found himself before another door. Larger, darker. He knew what he had to do. The moment he stepped inside, his eyes locked onto a massive, antique mirror. The frame, twisting ivy and roses, gleamed in the dim light. Jack stared at his reflection. But he wasn't alone. Behind him, figures, shadows of the past. Faces filled with sorrow, hope, waiting. Jack's hands trembled as he reached out. His fingers brushed the cold glass and the whispers screamed, a rush of energy, a blinding light. The room pulsed as the stories of the past unfolded before his eyes. Eliza's love, her betrayal, her fate. The final moment, her last breath, and then silence. Jack gasped, staggering back. The mirror's surface rippled. The figures behind him, Eliza, the groundskeeper, the lost child. They were smiling, grateful, free. The mansion was silent now. The weight of centuries lifted, the echoes of sorrow finally put to rest. As Jack stepped outside, the first light of dawn touched the old mansion's walls. It was just a house now, no longer haunted, no longer whispering. He turned. One last time. Some mysteries are meant to be solved, but some are meant to be set free.